I've been thinking a lot about
boxing
lately.
You're gonna be fine, sweetie.
I appreciate that, Claire, but
You are, you poor thing.
you know, regardless of how this particular thing works itself out, I will be
boxing.
And so will you. And so will everyone here. And that's what I want to explore.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
It's fight night with Tim. Put your gloves up because you're gonna get hit. Oh, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you.
Conor McGregor, you're taking everything I work for, motherfucker.
Cue the intro. Cue the intro. What is up, what is up, what is up, fight fans? How you doing today? Tim Rocket here. Here to take you through the fights, guys.
I don't want to
Smash me,
talk.
mate.
I don't want to. I don't.
Not really through the fights, but you know what I mean. Canelo. Guys, can we just talk a little bit about Canelo? Why is he so good? Look at him. He's just this yoked little, jacked little fast dude. He's just got the quickest hands, and his guard, dude. I've never seen a boxing guard so clean and crisp and just the way that he defends is he's gotten a lot better too. Now, don't think that I'm not on my P's and Q's with Canelo, because I do know in his earlier fights this was not always the case. He kind of liked to trade blows a little bit more. He kind of liked to put his chin out there a little bit too much. But now it's like his evasive maneuvers they're just on a different level. And, you know, it doesn't really matter who Canelo's gonna fight. Dude's gonna win. He's like the next Floyd Mayweather, you know? He's the next greatest of all time. And in boxing, you always gotta have one greatest of all time. We've always had it. We've always had it. The only difference is that the guys now are just starting to go undefeated, you know, for the most part. You know, Canelo's lost a couple here and there, I think, maybe some decision draws or whatever. Floyd, you know, I'm pretty sure he's gone undefeated. Look, difference is the game changes. The game gets more advanced. The game gets more intense. People start to get better and figure out new tricks and ways to, you know, fight in that pocket or outside of it, slip out, pull, and return fire. I'm telling you guys, the boxing game, it will only get better. And for anyone who thinks that like MMA is going to take out boxing, you know, in terms of ratings, maybe here and there, but boxing will always be around. People will always want to watch boxing. And, you know, the funny thing about boxing is that people unlike you and me, people who don't really like MMA in a way, you know, people who think that MMA is a little bit too brutal, which I understand. They can go back to boxing or kickboxing, whatever, jiu-jitsu, whatever. It's just funny to me, like, you really don't even understand really how brutal boxing is then. So if you were to box someone for 3 minutes, you'd say, well, I don't even like that either, because that sucks. But the difference is that the guys who are pro boxers, they don't even, they wear their damage. They just wear it so well. They put on those punches. They land, you know, slip and rip with it though. Come back with an even stronger one, you know. That's what I think I admire so much about current boxers, you know, is because they can just take a hit and keep stepping forward. And that's what they're designed to do. That's what, you know, they're best at, in a way.
I don't want
Smash
to
me,
talk.
mate.
I
Smash me.
don't want to.
Yeah, smash me.
They're very resilient guys, you know. And Canelo, there is no reason why he should not be looked at as the greatest of all time, you know. And I bring this to you because, guys, can we just talk about Chael Sonnen?
They've all, Chael, you're crazy. Oh my goodness, Chael, I see it your way. Ben is going to absolutely demolish this guy. Now,
Ask you.
as much as they are right, as much as Ben is going to go in and win this match, it is perplexing to me how you can gain that by watching a guy hit mitts in a lobby of a hotel for 15 to 20 minutes 3 days before a competition. I mean, I can't get over that. I can't get over that we're trying to bring karate into the sport.
Sparred with former world champion Jean Pascal and also cruiserweight contender.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I'm right about this, but I'm pretty sure Chael Sonnen picked Jorge Masvidal to win over Kamaru Usman.
I am taking Usman.
I didn't even pick that, and I got a lot on that card wrong. I think I had Zhang Weili beating Rose. I think I got the rest of them right, but oh yeah, I got Michael Chandler versus Oliveira wrong. Thought Chandler was gonna stomp him. My boy Chandler, what happened, bruh? Point is, everyone has their time, everyone has their moments in the spotlight, and Rob Font got his tonight. Or he got his, last night. Now, the funny thing about it is that he went to decision. Now, what does this mean for Cody? If you like the video, make sure that you subscribe and like and comment, and leave a comment if you want to comment. Alright guys, after action report for Jake Paul versus, wait a minute, what? After action report for Cody Garbrandt versus Rob Font.
First and foremost, thank God for keeping us both safe in there, and a lot of positive to come from this. Brush it off, and get back with my coaches and teammates, and we're still striving to be the best and be the world champion. Sometimes, there's adversity.
Told you, man. You can't just put all your fish in one basket and expect to have the same outcome. You just can't. It's not a part of it. You can't let that happen to you. Cody's a good fighter, but like I said, he didn't fight smart. He fought like Cody, like I thought he would. And at one point he was shooting for takedowns, and I thought, oh, so you're a wrestler now.
All of a sudden he's shooting for a takedown, and I'm like, oh, you're a wrestler now. You're a wrestler. I remember.
Had to get my Nate Diaz on, guys. You already know. But anyway, moving forward, Rob Font put on a hell of a spectacle, man. That is exactly how you're supposed to take down a guy like Cody. You keep sticking the jab out, you move around, you change it up, you hit him with leg kicks, you punch him with that elbow. It's all good. If you get taken down, smack him in the body, smack him in the head, make him regret that takedown. Look, this is the game of MMA now. It's very brutal, fast-paced, but you gotta be mixing it up always. If you're in MMA, you're not just striking, you're taking down people. You're reaping submissions, you're yanking on someone's neck, you're choking someone, you're hitting them with elbows, knees, anything, everything, shoulders, foot stomps. And I think that Cody is, he definitely was a good fighter, and he definitely is a great fighter, and he's world class, and that wasn't the Cody Garbrandt that I remember. That was absolutely the Rob Font that I expected. That dude's not gonna go out easily. He's gonna just keep coming forward. He's a monster. Really, you gotta research that tape. You gotta watch that tape and see, like, what did he do and to who? Just like with Beneil Dariush versus Tony Ferguson. I looked at Beneil's tape. He KO'd somebody in pretty spectacular fashion with like a spinning back elbow. That's pretty rare for a guy that's that new to be, mixing it up and being really elusive and creative like that, you know, especially at his age. But he was a big dude, thick dude, you know. So I was like, you know, let me keep an eye on him. Let me actually see if I can place a bet on him. Then I look at Tony Ferguson and that Justin Gaethje fight and that Charles Oliveira fight. So that's a no-brainer, because Tony's brain, after that Justin Gaethje fight, his whole head was messed up. You saw him in the hospital. That was not... Like, if a normal person went in there with Justin Gaethje and came out like that, they probably would still be suffering injuries. Tony, no, he got through it, went through his thing, had another fight, almost broke his arm in the Charles Oliveira fight, and then fought again. That's a no-brainer. Come on, the dude's done. And, you know, as far as the welfare of the fighters, hey, they're grown men. They can do whatever they want. If they feel like they're ready to fight, and they should be able to fight. It's their God-given right. It's their right as Americans. You can do whatever you want. So, all that to say, guys, I think Cody's done. I think Cody needs to vamoose out of the division. I think Rob Font needs to get a good fight with, I mean, whoever. Doesn't matter. He can fight Davidson. That's the fight to make. Why not? I mean, I really don't even know the guys in that division, really. That division's, it's lacking. It's lacking. That's what makes me want to go fight in that division and go clear it out, you know? That would be a hard weight cut. That's pretty nasty weight cut. But anyway, guys, what's up here? We're all done. Rob Font versus Garbrandt after action report. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next one. Turn that frown upside down. Get out of here.
We're all hurtling towards
Boxing.